Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest IX Sentinels of the Starry Skies. And in this episode, I'll be visiting the mayor's house in Coffinwell in order to see if Phantom and his team can stop this virus, disease, plague, whatever you want to call it, from killing off or slowly starting to kill off the residents of Coffinwell. So without further ado, it's time to get into it. If you're here to see the Master, you'll find him in the library upstairs. This house has long been the most distinguished in Coffinwell, so there are many old manuscripts and the like. That's what brought Dr. Fleming excuse me, to Coffinwell. In fact, he wanted to read through the manuscripts for his research. The Master was happy to accommodate him at first, but then all that business with Miss Contagion happened, and oh dear, I really shouldn't be gossiping like this. I was the one who suggested to my husband that he asked Dr. Fleming to help this guy for... bloody hell. Got a bit of a cold coming, so if, dialogue might not be best. To help decipher the old manuscripts. I'm hoping that it might help to forge a better relationship between them, you see. It's such a shame that that her father and husband don't get along. I felt I had to do something to help. A pair of silver bracelets. And there's no books of particular interest. No alchemy recipes, anything like that, no. Here's the chef. It was as if the life and soul of this place was gone when Miss Katerina left to get married. I've no idea what she sees in him. He's such a pale-faced nobody. I can well understand why the Master was so against the whole idea. Well, that's just downright rude. It's always the rude people that don't get the bad luck either. But whatever. Anyway. So you can go out here. I don't think there's really any point, but, get a little view, I guess. So that's what it says. Oh, it's no use. I don't understand a word of it. I'll have to rely on her help after all. I have no choice. I must do something before any more people suffer needlessly. Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't realise I had a guest. I'm Mayor Laria. May I suggest you with something? You're concerned about what's going on here in Coffinwell? Very well, I'll tell you all I know. I'm sure you're already aware that Coffinwell has been hit by a contagious disease. The fact is, the very same disease attacked the town a century ago. I started looking through the ancient manuscripts for a solution, but I'm afraid I barely understood a word. I won't be beaten, though. I passed them on to Fleming in the hope that he might be able to make some sense of them. I imagine it won't be long to turn something up, but I'm afraid I'm rather loath to go and ask him in person. Of course. You care about what's been going on here, don't you? In that case, perhaps you could pop along to Fleming's place for me and see how he's getting on. His house is just to the west of my mansion. Sorry to trouble you, but I really would appreciate it if you paid him a visit. Ooh, nice knife. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Divine dagger, poison needle, all this stuff anyway. Oh, casual wear with fashionable flair. Oh yes. Lamb's wool is good for that. Of course, I got a few coagulant and stuff. So obviously stuff like coagulant, every time it refreshes, I guess I'll just have to try and collect it because it will be valuable. Because, alchemy and stuff. Anyway, let's go visit Dr. Fleming. Actually with the word phlegm in it, instead of F-L-E-M way of spelling it. And I believe this is his house. Here he is, I think. Oops, sorry, I must have dozed off. I seem to be doing that an awful lot lately. Oh, are you looking for Flemmy, by any chance? Oops, I mean Dr. Fleming, my husband. Husband, I feel silly calling him that. Do excuse my waffling. I'm afraid Flemmy's at work now in his laboratory. Really? The mayor asked you to go and see him, did he? Well, in that case, I'll go along with you and let you into the laboratory. Flemmy's a bit shy around strangers, you see. Oops, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Flemmy's wife, Katerina. I'll go on ahead. Where is the observatory again? I don't know, but it looks like I've got this contagious disease. Keep coughing everywhere. Anyway, I'm guessing there's nothing down the coffin's well. That door is just remaining locked. Gotta love it when you get music that just, you know, represents death and despair. Really creates an eerie atmosphere to the whole thing. Where is this laboratory? Is it even in Coffinwell? I don't remember, to be honest with you. Don't know where his lab is. Do not know where it is. But anyway. That's that poor child that's been infected by the disease. Anyway, I don't know where it is, man. Yeah, well, I don't know where the observatory is, and I'm going to be spending so long trying to bloody find it. It's unbelievable. Would you mind totally popping along? Blah, blah, blah. God's sake, she just walks off without even telling you where his observatory is. That's rather annoying. Ah, it's there. I see her now. I see her now. I see her. God damn it. I'm getting blind as well as ill. Jesus Christ. I can't believe Daddy would ask a stranger to visit Flemmy. Does he really find him that hard to talk to? Oh, you're here already? I'll get him to open up then. So she's coughing herself, which is not good. Katerina, is that you? What are you doing here at this hour? Sorry to disturb you, Flemmy. You have a visitor. Daddy sent a messenger to find out how you're getting on with deciphering the old manuscripts. Well, I suppose you'd better come in then. I guess so. Here we go. I have 1,000,001 things to do at the moment, but I suppose a messenger from father-in-law takes precedence. So, what can I... that's right, you've come to find out how I'm getting on with these manuscripts, haven't you? You're forgetting something, Flemmy. You haven't introduced yourself yet. I don't see how that matters, silly. Time-consuming formality, in my opinion. Oh, very well. Pleased to meet you. The name's Dr. Fleming. I study archaeology and the like. And you are Phantom. Well, I'll try to remember your name, but I can't guarantee I'll be successful. Anyway, never mind that. I think I found a clue in the old manuscripts as to the nature of the illness that's been going round. Oh, Flemmy, I knew you could do it. Around 100 years ago, some old ruins were discovered to the west of town. The people who discovered them rather rashly decided that it would be a good idea to venture inside. Little did they know that terrible misfortune lay in wait in the form of a deadly contagion. It's this contagion that lies behind our current epidemic. According to the manuscripts, it is actually more accurate to refer to it as a curse than a disease. The townspeople were able to break the curse by sealing the contagion away in the ruins and blocking up the entrance. But for some reason the disease has managed to escape again. It's possible that the recent earthquake may have caused some damage to the seal that was keeping it contained. So all we have to do is go to the shrine and seal it away again. Indeed, although it's not quite as simple as it sounds, I'm probably the only one who'd be able to do it, in fact. Oh, so you're going to fix the seal and save us all, Flemmy? Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt. It might even encourage your father to finally think me worthy of you. It would also be a good opportunity for me to explore the ruins, so I'm certainly not averse to the idea. The only problem is that monster activity there is reportedly rather heavy, and I don't want to get hurt. That's alright, come in. Well, perhaps you could report back to Mayor and tell him what you've learnt. Now we know what's causing the disease. That's a huge step forward. You really are amazing, Flemmy. Oh, sorry, I must have got something caught in my throat in all the excitement. So she's hiding from Fleming. She's got the disease. My fear is that the recent earthquake caused damage to the shrine west of here, and that's what released the contagion. I'm sure I could seal the contagion up again, but the shrine is just too dangerous for me to go alone. I'd dearly love to visit the ruins for research purposes too, but there's no sense in me going all the way in there and getting hurt. Beginner's alchemy, here we go. Oh, yes. Hephaestus, Lunaria, and aggression. Cat'll do nightly. Oh, lovely. Kitty litter. Ah, yes. Of curses and contagions. Lovely. Cheeky battle tips. Oh, lovely. So we need to know this, so you know. Oh, yes. No, you can provoke people with a good old smack of the booty. You gotta love some of the comedic things you get in Dragon Quest games, I gotta say. And I should probably save it now, shouldn't I? Yep. I don't know if this is really the quicker way, but you know. Time to report back to the mayor. And that door is still locked. Might be able to get into it once I've sorted out this problem. I don't remember, as I said. Anyway. Oh, bugger off. Don't do that. I was wondering where you'd got to. So, what did you find out? Goodness. The disease is being caused by some kind of contagious curse. And the way to contain it is to fix some kind of seal in the shrine to the west of town. And you say that Fleming is the only one capable of this. Very well, the situation is clear to me now. And well, you look like you can take care of yourself fairly well. I don't suppose I could interest you in going along with Fleming, safety in numbers and all that. If he thinks that the shrine is hazardous, then I'm sure he'd appreciate a bodyguard. Naturally, I'd make it worth your while. What do you say? You'll do it? Excellent, excellent. Much obliged and all that. Well, we better not waste any time. Take this key to Fleming, won't you? Quarantomb, that's what it's called. That's the key to the shrine to the west of town. You should be able to open it up with that. Sealing away a deadly disease is the perfect way to help people. Imagine how grateful they'll all be if we succeed. We'll have barnloads of benevolence. You'll be a fully fledged Celestian again in the wink of an eye. Again, I like her optimism, but not that quick. I know, I'd love to be able to do Quarantomb all today. Hopefully I can. It just depends how long it takes me to actually get there as well. But we'll see, I guess. Anyway, let's go back to Flem. Got a bit of phlegm? Well, he can sort it out for you. What's the key you've got there? Really? Father-in-law has asked you to be my bodyguard? Goodness, he did that for you? So he's managed to rope you into helping out, has he? Well, I suppose I have no choice then. I'd better go, hadn't I? I don't want the old man to think I'm all mouth and no trousers. I'm not sure it's quite like that, Flemmy. There's no time to stand about discussing the whys and wherefores. I need to leave for the shrine right away. It's off to the west of town. I'm heading there now. Don't keep me waiting. Right. Keep your knickers on. Don't get them in a twist. Jesus Christ. Anyway, while I'm here, might as well check battle records. Oh, there's an enemy. Well, no, there's not an enemy missing here. Looks like Flyfen you might be able to find there, unless it's also in Western thingy. And of course, you've got them. Let's go. Yar, yeety. We'll save all these levels out again. 13, 13, 14. I shouldn't have to really do any battles then. I mean, they might get a level up each during my time in Western Coffinwell. I mean, there might even be new enemies to face as well. We'll see, won't we? Yes, we will. What is going on? Go away. Go away. Bloody hell. It's a very gigantic... Right, I am back. For some reason, it went on to the web browser, which cuts this off. But never mind, anyway. Doesn't look like there's actually any new enemies around here. Oh, yeah, Flyfen. Of course. And it should be much easier now. I mean, he still hits like a brick at least, but you know. Down you go. Lovely. Oh, what's that? A bell cap. I'm guessing it's some alchemy stuff. Because I think you go back to Stornway once you've actually done this area, to be honest. Anyway. Stay away from these annoying enemies. There's no point doing battles around here. If I've already faced the enemies, you know, I've already got decent. Oh, here we go. We've got some crabbies. Here's different enemy. And I've got holy water now at least, but anyway. Crabby! That's a crabbid. It's a rabid crab, if you didn't get the gist. Goodbye. Look at that experience. Oh, dirty experience. Go on then. I mean, to get the crit hit rate up, that would be very lovely. Anyway, anything else? Not really. Anyway, yeah, that'd probably fill that spot anyway. And I might as well, you know, explore this area before I head into the quarantomb. That's it, stare at him. So it only attacks group of the same enemy, I think. Which is rather annoying, but you know, never mind. Alright, this should finish it off. Never mind, he missed. Wow, was there any need? There we go. You don't want to miss, man. It's not a good idea. Another iron lance from the chariot chappie there. And it could be like a mini medal or anything around here. Anyway, I'm surprised I haven't got more bloody side quests, to be fair. Anyway, here's another different enemy. Badger mages, or badger magers. I'm guessing they probably wanted to say it. See, I think damage is primarily focused on the one you target, and that might deal a bit more than the other one anyway. In fact, that took out the badger major there, you know, very helpful anyway. God, they love Aiden. They just love bullying him. Why are you bullying me? Is there anything else even round here? I mean, obviously sometimes you do get areas like this where there isn't anything. But anyway, that's that area explored. Dun 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 dun. So there's still a few areas to explore, like this massive forest area, but you know, as I said, if there's not really too much around, it's fine anyway. I can get whatever's here though. A lump of iron ore. Another lump of iron ore. Another lump of iron ore. Don't know if that becomes relevant later. That might be one of the grotto locations actually. And eventually you get a map that shows you it. And you just have to look at the environment of the map. And you can be like, ah, that's this area. Depends if you're good at decoding maps. I mean, my geography ain't the best, but I should be able to do the grottos. Well, that's it. I don't actually remember if you need, like, a certain thing to do to grottos, or if I will be able to do it on an emulated version of it. I should be able to anyway. Doesn't look like there is anything else around. Nope. I mean, he just got a spear to his chest, but of course, because it weren't Phantom that was knocked into, you know. And there's no, as I said, there's no point doing battle after battle all the time. But anyway, here we go. Quarantomb. Jesus. Anyway, here we go. You took your time, Phantom, was it? See here, it's just as I said, the shrine wall collapsed in the earthquake and the entrance has been left wide open. It doesn't bode well for the seal that was supposed to be keeping the contagion contained. We'd better head inside. Make sure you do what father-in-law employed you for. I can't afford to get injured. Lovely, here we go. Phantom reads the inscription. When the sages reawaken, come crimson light and blue. Travel light, O guiding light, and make the door swing too. So yeah, you have to go to either end, but you know. Hello, minion. This is one of Phantom's minions. No. Anyway. Ooh. Whips are good against the undead, clearly. Anyway. Get going. So yep, lights have to flash, crimson light and blue. This is going to be annoying, isn't it? It's an enormous mirror. Then you get, I think you get a puzzle. Anyway, mummies, lovely. This is the area where you get loads of undead enemies. This is the area I was on about. Anyway. Prod him with your spear, there we go. Oh, you've got more than 72 health. I do applaud you for your resilience. You got very crappy damage though, but never mind. No more level ups yet, bloody hell. Don't up. No, you gotta love puzzles, ain't you? Gotta love them. Oh, for God's sake. Bear with me. I'll have to wait for this to stop. Right, sorted itself out, but I went into a battle with two mummy boys. But never mind. Oh, Phantom, finish it off. Boom. Good damage to Jasmine there, but you're still going down. Goodbye, 50 damage. Oh. Absolutely disgusting damage, I tell you. Oh. I know, this is random, isn't it? Anyway, never know, Emily. Earthen Warrior and some Lost Souls. Lovely. I think they're weak attackers, but they can deal some good. Anyway, oh, we got a coup de grace. Already, for God's sake. Well, it appears to have happened again. Right. Let's try this yet again, shall we? Reduces MP cost to 0 for a short while. Oh, well, that's worth it, innit? So it appears that these are weak. Like very weird. Anyway, you might as well use the coup de grace. Ozone. I mean, that'd be good against a very tough boss later on in the game. It just depends on the timing, doesn't it? But you know, I mean, that's good experience for a technically easy battle there. Anyway, I'm gonna have to like, I don't know if it's got something to do with the saving. Anyway, yes. Now I've got to get the blue light straight to the centre, I believe. I think there are ones that can move. Damn it. Never mind. Doodle-doodle-doo. 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 Bidda-bidda-bidda-bidda-bidda-bidda-bidda-bidda. That's it, you do that. Ow! Oh, slice with his scythe twice. It's a tongue twister, isn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna have to heal up Aiden after this. And not good. Oh, Jesus Christ! Was there any need for that dirty damage? Okay, at least he leveled up. Spells, not phantom. That'll do. Aiden who? And eventually you get the spell heal more as well, which, well, as you could probably guess, heals more. Can I not swizzle it round? Anyway, let's just follow the blue light across, shall we? Goodbye. Decent damage, and goodbye. I'd rather not face endless amount of battles, to be honest. I don't know if this does, take it to the centre, then we're fine. Yep, looks like there's really no need to check it. That was close. Oh, hello. It's going to be a monster in it. No, for some reason I was expecting a mimic, but as I said, I don't remember if you get mimics. And if you do get mimics, would you get them this early in the game? Because it's still early in the game, technically. There's a mini medal. Do 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 do. Here we go. Yeah, there's the boss battle in that pot. So it's not the longest of dungeons, but 4 enemies altogether that you could get. And let me just finish looking at all the quadrants, or quadrats, whatever you want to call them. Because there could be a few more areas with a treasure chest. Maybe there isn't, but it's worth the look. Because there we go. 240 gold coins. Anyway, oh hello. Oh, metal slime, here we go. Metal enemies is very annoying to hurt. But if you can hurt them, then And I mean, they don't have much health. but they love to be annoying and dodge. Like so. Like so. Like so. There we go, nice. Maybe I'll just use a spell of some sort. Of course you cast Frizz, why wouldn't you? There we go. Look at that experience. God damn. Yeah, if you find them, then yeah, they're rare. But yeah. Oh. Jasmine becomes more likely to inflict critical hits when equipped with a fan. Hell yes. Aiden's level increased to 14. He's going to get Beelzy Freeze soon. Anyway. Lovely. Nice. Alright, so now it's time to heal up. I think this boss can be annoying if you're not careful. But you know, we'll see anyway. Let's get it. I mean, it's only been like half an hour so far, I think, but anyway. Fascinating, it's just as the manuscript described. The jar over there must be where the contagion was sealed away. And just as I feared, it was damaged in the earthquake. Ah, we're in luck. The section with the seal drawn on it is still intact. Patching this up should be a piece of cake for a top archaeologist like myself. I just need to get all the pieces together. And then take my special glue. Here he comes. Oh, you no good, nose-poking buckaroos here to try and cram me back in that teeny tiny little old pot. Well, I ain't gonna let y'all, you hear? No, no sorry, the raging contagion's gonna keep a-raging, raging. So this is the contagion that's been troubling the town. Drat, I haven't finished fixing the jar yet. It reminds me of Dragon Quest 8, I'm sure it's in it, but anyway. Don't just stand there, Phantom. If you don't do your job and fight the abomination, I can't do mine. I need more time. Go on, keep it occupied while I get this jar back together. The raging contagion. Oh, for God's sake. Gonna have to wait for a minute. Right. Time to get it. Against the raging contagion. Well, actually, let's lower your defense, unless you're immune to it. I have no idea, to be honest. Anyway, about a paralytic. No, of course, don't want to do that. Oh no, it does. It does work. I just thought he might be immune to those type of debuffs, but never mind. No, he isn't. Well, that's just a disgusting attack. Oh, he has two. Kazap. Well, I have Zap, at least, but you know. If he has any group attacking moves, then I'm a bit buggered, but you know. So he'll go for one of the two that got the defense low, so that's Phantom or Aiden. Yep, of course. You need healing up and badly. Go for a bang and a buff now. Bang! Was that a crit hit? It was a crit hit, wasn't it? Bloody hell. I mean, he could get double hitted at any time. If he does, then oh dear. But you know. Of course, raging contagion goes. Defense returns to normal. Of course it does. Bang! Let's sap him again then. Unless he's nearly dead. He's got to be nearly dead, surely. Or he can perform a coup de grace again. Come on, man. Oh, he's been poisoned. Oh, here we go. Sweet breath. Lovely. God damn it. Might as well go for it. I mean, why not? Go for the bang! He's got to be nearly dead, surely. Oh, Jasmine can get coup de grace up. As you can see, obviously, this boss battle, you know, starting to get much difficult now. Kazap again. God damn it. Damn it, man. Not good. We could see a death here. Shocks enemies into inaction and turns up the tension. I just feel like that wouldn't work on a boss. I don't know though. Damn it. Plentifully attacks Aiden. Just a sweet breath. It's just a sweet breath. And he's dead. I was about to say he was going to die because of the poison, but luckily he died in time. That was so close. My God. Jesus Christ. You won't ever stop my raging, 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 raging. Yeehaw, I'm a raging contagion. I've done it, it's fixed, and not a moment too soon. Now, sacred jar, seal away this evil beast. Oh, shoot, not the gosh darn pot again. No! That was close. Did you see that, Phantom? Did you see what I did? I sealed that confounded contagion away. Haha, now father-in-law will have to change his tune and show me some respect at last. Well, we've done what we came to do. Now I can finally explore the ruins at my leisure. You can head off now, Phantom. I'd rather not be distracted if it's all the same to you. I'll have a look around and see what's what. Perhaps you could report back to Coffinwell and let them know how it all went. And I kind of want to go and see, because, you know, it might be something good. Do 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 do. How am I going to get rid of Poison then? I don't know, but anyway. Have I not actually got an antidotal herb? I'm gonna have to do that then. That'll do. I can't believe I actually haven't... Actually, no, I could do. Oh, for God's sake, Spike had some. Of course he did. I should have looked. Never mind, anyway. Let's see if there is anything useful down here. Maybe there isn't. Clearly not. There isn't much. So, it's just as I thought, this shrine's actually a tomb of some long-forgotten king. If that's the case, then what was the contagion put here for? Oh, Phantom, it's you. You still haven't headed back then? I'm going to stay and continue my investigations. Tell Katarina I'll be home soon. O unknown king, may you and your name dwell forever in darkness. Who the bally blue blasted blazes am I? No matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to remember. So he's that forgotten king. He's even forgotten himself. Looks like he may have been an evil king because he's been left in the darkness. Anyway, shall I go for the metal slime because they give so much? Probably. Diddle diddle doo, diddle diddle doo, diddle diddle doo, diddle diddle doo. Oh, never mind. He fled. Of course, the bitch did. They don't want no smoke, you see. Anyway, I'll head back and then end it, I guess. Anyway, it's been about, what, 40 minutes? It's not too bad, anyway. Oh, it's approaching morning now. Oh my god, needed that battle. And there's no need to. See, sometimes the dungeons aren't long, but get to the dungeons, you know. They make the world map much bigger in Dragon Quest games than they would in quite a few other RPGs, to be fair. Anyway, let's put it back to Coffin Well. Oh, go on then. You're gonna get wrecked, just to let you know. Goodbye. I did warn you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Anyway, surely I'll be getting side quests and stuff now. Got to. Of course, first, if I just at least complete this mission, then I should get it. But anyway. Raging Contagion, what a name, though. I've been waiting for you to get back, Phantom. I must admit, I'm pleasantly surprised that Fleming managed to seal the Contagion away. Where is the hero of the day, anyway? I thought he'd be with you. No, he's still at the ruins? The silly fool. And there I was, starting to think he might not be so bad after all. Never mind, when he finally does show his face, we'll hold a banquet to celebrate. You'll pass the news on to Katarina, won't you? No doubt she'll be thrilled to hear it as to his success. Once I've done this, hopefully, I'll start getting more side quests. I've only had 8 up to now. Katarina only lives just next door, and yet she never visits home. If only my husband had a better relationship with Dr. Fleming, perhaps she might come and see us more. So I think Fleming just turns up, you know, just as, you know, she talks about, oh, where's he going to be for this banquet, and then, you know, he just turns up. Anyway, there's no response. Katarina doesn't appear to be breathing. Oh, no. I'm home, Katarina. I'll be off again soon, though. I'm just back to fetch a few papers to help me explore those ruins. Katarina, you're very quiet. What's wrong, Katarina? Answer me. You're not... No, not you. The container can't have taken you. It doesn't make sense. I sealed it away. Everyone's better now. I was too late, wasn't I? Even if I sealed it away, you were already gone. Why didn't you tell me you were ill? If I'd known, I would have worked harder, faster. Perhaps I could have saved you. Oh, Katarina. The people of Coffinwell have been delivered from great peril. But our relief is overshadowed by our sadness at the passing of our dear child, Katarina. Her loss weighs heavily upon us all. Nonetheless, we should be grateful to her for teaching us the true meaning of forbearance. Those of us left behind must try to evaluate her stoicism in overcoming our sadness at her death. Now, let us pray that she will ascend untroubled to the heavens and rest in peace. Oh, Katarina. Dear, we must try to be strong. What I'd like to know is where the devil Fleming has got to. How could he neglect to turn up is beyond me. I doubt there'll be any benevolence to be had now the mood is so flapping gloomy. So much for all the guts we busted trying to save the town. We haven't even had a word of thanks, let alone a reward. Well, I don't think we should stand for this, or take it lying down. I say we go to Mayor Lario and make him thank us properly. Then side quests, maybe. Wink, wink. Anyway, yeah, that's sad. Can't be helped. Can't have an RPG without sad moments, can you? Nothing beats Final Fantasy VII though when it comes to sad moments. Anyway. I guess I gotta go to a mum that's just lying there. I just can't believe my beautiful Katarina, my beautiful Donna is no longer here. I keep hoping I'll wake up and find it was all just a bad dream. Can't bear it, the mistress is taken to her bed and the master is so depressed he can barely move. If only I could get them to eat something nice to cheer them up a bit, but neither of them have any appetite. It's so frustrating, cooking is all I have, if only I could jolly them along with that. I'm no use to them at all. Where is the mayor? I need to find him. Miss Katarina was obviously losing weight because she was ill. If only I'd taken more notice, maybe there's something I could have done. So they're all blaming themselves, but there's no need for that. Anyway. Such a funny boss as well, the Raging Contagion. And then, you know, they do the first thing where you actually do a task, and it doesn't actually work the way you plan it out. I don't think there's any real need to go to these shops, right? You can have a look around, but there's no point. Anyway, I believe the mayor will... Oh, there he is. I found him. That useless Fleming shut himself away and didn't even bother to show his face at Katarina's funeral. Can you really have been happy to have married such a man, my dear Katarina? Phantom, forgive me. I was so absorbed in my own thoughts that I didn't see you there. How can I assist you? Of course, I still haven't given you your reward. I'm afraid I'm not really in the right frame of mind at the moment. I'm sorry to trouble you, but perhaps you could pay a visit to the house this evening instead. I'll be sure to have your reward ready for you then. So of course I've got the time to do this now. So, you know. I'm a bit disappointed in Dr. Fleming, to be honest. I'd hoped he had a bit more backbone and just hide himself away like that. If my memory serves me, he's actually done something. And then they're going to realise, oh wait, he hasn't done a bad thing. And I think that's when you get the benevolence. Well, you don't see it, of course. But yeah. Welcome to our own Wavy Travellers. Let me sleep. So I can go visit the house. I trust you had a restful sleep. Do come again. Wait, is it the mayor's house or Katarina's house that I need to go to? I don't know, to be honest. But anyway, I'll try not to sneeze or cough. I think I've got the Raging Contagion. Pay a visit to the house this evening. I'll have your order ready for you then, but don't worry. Oh, it needs to be evening, man. God. Needs to be evening. Evening. My wife's recovered now, but we're going to stay here for a while and relax until she's properly back on her feet again. I know, to be fair, I would love side quests, but never mind. I wonder why Dr. Fleming didn't show his face at poor Katarina's funeral. I know he must be upset, but it was his wife's funeral. Surely it's not just going to thing to miss it. Anyway, I think I want to go back to the tomb, right? I don't know. The atmosphere in the coffee world has taken a turn for the worse, if you can believe it. It's such a shame. We should be happy that Contagion is gone, but who could be happy at a time like this? Anyway, yeah, I think I go back to the tomb, so let's go. I'll do this battle, why not? I just need to obviously hurry up and get back, but other than that, boom. I can't even notice that I took damage there. But anyway. So I believe he tries to find something, right? Or he discovers something. And then he heads back and he's like, sorry for the misunderstanding, blah 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 blah. I think so. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Let's go to quarantomb. He isn't actually here. I don't really remember how you do it, to be fair, but you know, anyway, back in a second. For some reason, it just won't work. There's clearly got to be somewhere I can go. I'm going to try Katarina's house, and then where Fleming usually hangs around. Now I'll try where Fleming hangs around. Never mind. Oh, hang on, maybe down here, maybe down here. No, that door's still locked. Literally is nothing. I have no idea. I don't know. Just make it evening, man. Simple. This is not evening, is it? Nope. Of course it isn't. Like, I've got an oversight here. I'm probably overthinking it. I don't know. There's something obvious. Nope, still gone. Still the same dialogue there. Oh, I don't bloody know. I don't know. It's rather annoying, but never mind. Might have to end it here and then come back. I don't know. Do you have anything to say? There's got to be like an NPC somewhere that I can talk to. Anyway, better now. I'm still too weak to be allowed to play. It's not fair. I want to go out and play. Yeah, I know you want to go out and play, but you know, if you're being told that you're not well enough yet, you have to abide by the rules. Yeah, maybe talking to all the NPCs triggers stuff. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Found something else. See, everybody's all sad, look. Well, you know, I already said yes, but never mind. The contagion was so rampant we didn't know who was going to come down with it next. All the same, if we have to claim poor Katerina like that. People are just distraught with the shock of her death, myself included. A brand new gravestone stands alongside the others. Phantom reads the inscription. Here lies our beloved daughter Katerina. May she rest in eternal peace. Is there somewhere for me to go? Maybe if I, you know, reset it, it'd be fun. No. And then go back. No, yay, nay. Is that not how this is going to work? Never mind. Anyway, that'll have to be the end of this episode of my playthrough of Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. And in the next episode, I will find out exactly what you have to do in order to, you know, get it to be night, so I can do that. Because obviously I need it to turn night so that I can go to the feast. But anyway, as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the continuation of Final Fantasy VII. But until then, with a massive thumbs up, what I'm going to say to you now is goodbye and good night.